What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. You are tuned in to another Mental Champion Monday, okay? And today's topic is very important because we're talking about the power of honesty. So before we get into today's discussion, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Also click that notification bell so that you're notified anytime I drop a video. Let's go. So today we are talking about the power of honesty, and this has been something that's been really crucial in my life recently, just because I realized the power that honesty has over your thoughts, over your mind, over the way you do certain things, over your actions. And that's why, I do all these videos based on my experiences and different things that I've learned and different things that I have been able to attach to that has helped me become a better person, whether it be a month ago, a week ago, or something as fresh as yesterday. So I've just been realizing how much power that honesty has over my thoughts and over the different things that I do and over my emotions. And I think it's very important for us to talk about honesty and how important it is in our lives and how much of an essential key it is to our success. You see, honesty shows authenticity. It shows people who you really are. It shows people what you care about. It shows people what you think. And if you want people to really know you, and if you want people to really understand you, then you have to be honest. That helps build your character. People base you on your character. People base you on who they think you are. So if you want people to know who you truly are, what you truly feel and what you truly stand for, then the first way to do that is by just being honest with yourself, being honest with those people around you, just so that you can really put your true self out there and so that you can put your best self out there. See, putting that honesty out there and being honest shows that you care. It shows that you are mature enough to handle whatever comes with honesty. And like I said, if you really want people to know who you are and what you stand for, then you have to be honest. Honesty doesn't come from not speaking up or sugarcoating how you feel. It comes from being real with yourself and being real with those around you. Number 2, honesty feels so good because it feels so freeing. See, a lot of times when we don't tell the truth or when we make up certain things, we create these scenarios and we create these emotions based off us not being honest. And what it does is it creates different type of feelings that we are not able to describe because we truly don't know where they came from, but they came from the obligations that we put out there by not telling the truth. It comes from the backlash of things that we now have to do or continue to cover up because we haven't been honest. See, that creates in your mind just a feeling of pressure. It creates a feeling of putting you in a bubble because you have to maintain this certain image. You have to maintain this certain figure. You have to maintain whatever it is that you weren't honest about. And those kind of things really put pressure on you to not be who you truly are. See, when we can't be who we truly are, it creates this dysfunction within us. It creates this dysfunction in our minds and in our bodies to where we cannot correlate and become one whole person because we have different parts of us placed in different scenarios with different versions of what it should be because we have not been able to be honest. See, recently I've accepted so many different opportunities and I've said yes to all of them without really being honest with myself and being honest with what I have to do. And instead of being honest with myself and knowing that, okay, I have to let some of these opportunities go, or I have to step back from some of these things that I've attached myself to, and me not wanting to do that and not being honest with myself created a space to where I always feel like I was being overworked. I felt like I was being overwhelmed. I just felt like I had too much to do that I wasn't able to give back to myself. And that was creating, I wouldn't say a depression, but a feeling that just kind of had me feeling hopeless as to like, I'll never have time to do this or I'll never have time to do that. But honestly, I do. And honestly, I did. And I knew what I needed to do to create that time, to create that space. But I wasn't honest with myself about wanting to do that. And so once I was able to go ahead and have this meeting and step to these people and tell them exactly what I had going on in a very honest way, not making up a scenario as to why I couldn't do the services that they needed me to do, or as to why I couldn't be a part of the organization that they wanted me to invest my time into. I was honest with them and told them my schedule's been up like this because of my business, and my business comes first. And, just really kind of laying it all out there, but the truth, laying it all out there. And when I stepped to them with this information, with this honesty, it was so much more understanding than I could have thought it would be. They were just so much more willing to accept what I had going on, willing to accept what I had to say to them, and willing to accept my propositions as to how we can still make whatever that arrangement or opportunity was work for the both of us. And just by being that honest and being able to go in there and do that, I'm telling you, when I walked out of that door, I felt so free. It felt like clouds have been removed. I feel like a whole new person. I feel like the right person. I felt like the honest person. And while that was an opportunity that I wanted to keep and invest and watch grow, I just knew mentally and for the sake of my business and for the sake of my health and everything that I just could not do that. And it's tough being honest in those situations, especially when we want to be successful, especially when we want to reach a certain plateau. It's hard for us to be honest about different opportunities and things that we think can help us get there quicker, but it's not about the pace. It's about you getting there and being the best person that you can be once you get there. So honesty feels so good, and it's exhilarating because it is so freeing. It's like a weight being lifted off your shoulders. So take that tip and take that information and apply it to your life. Like I said, I know it won't be easy, but it will definitely be worth the risk. The reward will be more beneficial to you, your life, and what you've got going on once you're able to be honest. Tip number 3, honesty attracts honesty. And when you get this honesty from yourself and you get this honesty from other people, that creates better relationships, that creates better connections. It allows you to have higher quality relationships. And this goes with your friends, your significant other, family members, co-workers, whatever it is. You want the higher quality people in your life. You want people to be honest with you, but how can you expect people to be honest with you if you aren't being honest with them, if you aren't being honest with yourself? Once you're honest and people see that honesty is in your character, people see that honesty is one of your characteristics, they're more liable to be honest back with you. They're more liable to kind of open up to you in a way that they also haven't been able to open up to other people or be honest about certain situations, just because they may not have known what you've been thinking. They may not have known what you've been going through, but because you've been honest and because you've laid this on the table and because you've provided them with this information, okay, now they're able to honestly tell you their feedback and honestly tell you what's going on with them and things like that. And that honesty builds great relationships. That honesty builds quality relationships. And nowadays, we should focus more on the quality of our relationships as opposed to the quantity of our relationships. We don't want 20 people around us who we have to guess if they're being real. We have to guess if they have great intentions with us. We have to guess if they're being malicious or not. We don't want to deal with those 20 people. We'd rather have 1 or 2 people who we know are going to be honest with us. We know are going to give us honest feedback. We know are going to push us to be the best people that we can be. Water those relationships. Nourish those relationships. Help those relationships grow, because those high quality relationships are going to get you into high quality places around high quality people as opposed to multiple low quality people. We don't want to surround ourselves by that. We want to level up each time, and the way we do that is by building high quality relationships, is by being honest. That's it. And tip number 4, honesty is a powerful tool. It's so powerful that we don't want to use honesty to criticize people. We want to use honesty to encourage people. We don't only want to speak up and be honest when it's beneficial to us or when it's giving us a leg up or pushing us to the top. No, we want to be honest at all times. We don't want to use it to degrade anybody or only honestly speak up when they're doing something bad. What about what you've been doing? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with others in a way that's going to encourage them to be a better person and be honest within themselves. Don't use it to degrade them. Don't use it to belittle them. Use it to pick them up. Use honesty as that lending hand to help them get back up. We can do that when we choose honesty and choose to use it in the right way. Don't only be honest when it's time to talk about somebody and what they lack or what they don't have, but use honesty to help inspire them to become that person that they want to be, or inspire them to chase the dreams that they want to be. We have to be more uplifting. We have to be more positive. And I want us to use honesty in a positive way. I don't want it to be in a negative way. I don't want it to be degrading. And that's why I say honesty is a powerful tool, because we have the option to use it whenever we want to, and we have the option to use it however we want to. It's about the power of the choice. And by choosing to be honest in a positive way, it's going to create all those relationships. It's going to be freeing. It's going to show good character, and it's going to show authenticity, and that's what we want. So I hope that you are able to take these 4 tips and apply them to your life, and I hope that we are now able to realize the power of honesty and how beneficial it can be for us to achieve success and for us to live a positive life like we all want. I hope that you are able to see some success come from this, and I hope that you are able to be more free the more honest that you are. Again, I thank you all for all the support. I thank you all for always tuning into the videos. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave it in the comment section. You want to talk about anything? Hey, like I always say, I'm here to help. Leave in the comments below. Let's chat. Let's build this community. Let's build this community to hold each other accountable. Let's build this community to hold each other to be honest. Let's build this community to hold each other to become a better person each and every day. That's what I aspire to do every day I wake up, is just to say something, do something, post something that makes somebody else want to be a better person and make sure that I'm living in my full purpose. And so I can't do this without you guys. So I thank you all for tuning into the videos. I thank you all for the support. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all next week.
Life is beautiful.